Gentlemen, straight from the internet and zero punctuation, Yahtzee Crochet. How's it going?
Hello, my little ducks.
How are you?
How are you all doing in this bus that I'm now on? Because it's a real bus.
How are you enjoying the stream so far?
Oh yeah, I had fun jerking off to that Metroid fanfiction you were reading out earlier.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that turned into a bit of a slumber party for girls with the Twilight business, but let's see, we've gotten over that phase of our lives.
Well, we got $50 for that, so that's not so bad, I guess.
Results.
Yeah. We had some questions that were posted on our blog for you.
Oh yeah, sure.
Where do you get the ideas for your metaphors and similes?
Oh, for God's sake.
Question?
Yes, I've been around when you've been asked this question before. I know that you get it a lot.
Yes, I mean, it's the worst question you could possibly ask anyone who does creative stuff. Where do you get your ideas?
Yeah, we get that a lot too.
Because none of us know. They just come. I write metaphors, I think of something, and then I think about what it's like, and then I write down what it's like. There you go.
Step-by-step instructions, I like it.
Would you ever consider reviewing Desert Bus?
That would be a review as boring as the game, I presume.
Probably, yeah. Someone actually asked, "What are you playing right now for your own enjoyment, not for review?"
Well, I'd hardly play anything for my own enjoyment.
Well, then what are you playing right now for?
I'm really busy these days with reviews and lots of other stuff, but I've been playing a lot of iPhone stuff.
Like what?
I think they're doing like a review roundup of iPhone games, actually, because there's quite a few that really soak up my time.
Yeah, that'd be really cool, actually.
Yeah, because I just been playing Fruit Ninja this morning.
Cool. How's the?
Yeah.
How's
I've been like on the console. I just finished playing Sonic Colors.
Ooh, how did that turn out?
It actually started quite well because it started off with actual gameplay straight into a level without any actual cutscene.
Really?
But then after 2 levels, it was like, "Ha! Fooled you! Here's a cutscene." And then it just fell into the usual miasma of retardation and failure.
Someone asked, "What's the most offensive thing you've ever done for zero punctuation?"
What's the most what?
The most offensive thing you've done for an episode of Zero Punctuation.
That was probably when I was doing the video about making your own gaming webcomic, which was not a reference to any existing webcomic, in which I depicted a female character miscarriaging at, like, ballistic velocity.
I do recall that.
I don't know, it just sticks to my mind sometimes. Like when I wonder about what I've become.
Would anything ever convince you to start playing WoW again?
It's funny, I actually thought about taking it up just briefly to see what Cataclysm's like. But, I don't know, it's a trap, it's a black hole, it's a big sucking elder god's mouth octopus thing. Last time I played WoW, I lost like 3 months of productivity.
That sounds about right. I'd stay away if I were you.
Yeah, I know. I admire how the game, like, addicts you to it, but it is a force for evil in this world.
How's the unrelated to Zero Punctuation, how's the mana bar going? I see that you guys are planning to expand.
Yes. That's going very well indeed. We get pack it out a lot of nights. A lot of people said we wouldn't be able to make a profit from a small bar, but we keep the momentum with the events going during the week as well as at the weekend. So it gets pretty packed out on like a Tuesday night when I'm doing my trivia stuff. And we are opening in Melbourne at some point as well, and we're also looking into franchising options if people want to open their own mana bars all around the world.
Victoria, BC!
Yeah, I wonder if we could support one locally. That'd be cool.
Oh,
Go.
yeah, get in touch with our guys.
Sweet. So, you have a thing to auction, correct?
Yes, yes. I've got a big box of comp copies of my book that I still have, Monk World, of course, and I'm going to auction off one and maybe two.
All right. And
Signed copies, obviously.
yes, you will put your you'll put your name upon them. So what do you think we should open the bidding at for a signed copy of Mogworld?
Well, we sold them at the bar for like $12, so how about $24, just because it's twice of that.
I like it. Oh, well, we have a bid of 75, so there we go.
Quick.
Remember, folks in the chat, if you want to make a bid, write capital BID underscore and the amount.
Do not
Indeed.
make
Whoa,
fake
whoa.
bids.
$175.
$175.
Is that legit?
I can't imagine it wouldn't be.
Remember last year we did this with the imps and we got up to 1,000.
That was pretty crazy, yeah. So
I reckon we could beat that.
$175 for RL Yoshi.
What?
Wow, that
180
level 64
For level
Klutz
64
built
Klutz?
at 180.
$180 for a signed copy of Mogworld, signed of course by the actual author, not just by any random guy.
Yes.
It's
And I might even draw a little bus on the first page.
Ooh.
Yeah, Rowan Co, you better watch out because Crow's our moderator is
He's very bad.
very intolerant of fake bids.
Yeah.
So it looks like, Jarek, do you hop on here and go down to XChat, and when I say going once, type going once? Because I think we're going to say, oh, you can do it on that one too. Oh,
200.
200.
Super Mario.
There you go.
Up to 200.
He's got a lot of coins, right?
Nice.
That's only 2 extra
I
lives.
mentioned that it's a really good book.
Yeah, it's also a good book.
It is a good book. And
Yeah.
it has ink
Average of 4.5 stars on Amazon User Reviews.
Nice. 220 from Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah, Leonardo da Vinci.
You read my book,
Leonardo da
Graham?
Vinci.
I'm sorry?
Have you read my book, Graham?
I have not actually read your book. I
don't have a
can't.
copy.
I can't lie. I haven't found. I haven't found anywhere in town that stocks it, sadly, and so I need to buy it from the internets.
Yeah, that works.
So that 220 seems like it's standing.
Yeah,
So
most
we go-
retailers, you know, they bring
Whoa!
people
Super
up
Mario,
for
serious business,
Whoa!
$250.
$250.
it. Well, that's a quarter of the way there.
Highlighting these in red was a great idea.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
All right. I think we're gonna say going once at $250.
Come on.
Going once. Going.
Going twice to Super
Better
Mario.
than this, people. Think of the children. Think of little Timmy.
No,
No,
that's
Oh,
$5.
$5 increments, folks.
$5
Red X, we need $5 increments.
We will give you time to adjust your bid.
Someone with him.
255. Do we hear 255? Because we're still going twice for 250.
No, that's.
And
I'd say that's.
I think we are sold for $250.
$250.
Woo!
Email prize at desertbus.org
So-
once you've made your donation.
So Super Mario.
250. Excellent. That's a pretty good return there.
Yeah.
Email prize at desertbus.org saying
Children.
signed Yahtzee book. Tell us what you bid on.
Yeah, subject line, signed Mogworld.
Yeah. Let's if you're willing to do another one, let's maybe do another one not immediately now. Let's perhaps save it for tomorrow.
Excuse me.
If that works for you, Yahtzee.
Yeah, it's fine. I just got a little ant on my laptop. There you go. Little bastard. Right, where were we? Any more questions?
Yeah, you want to refresh that? Actually, here's the thing. I don't know if I've been ruining your reputation because I've I've mentioned to people once or twice that in person you're actually a nice guy, and that really weirds people out. How do you feel about that?
It weirds people out even more when they're actually in person and finding this out for themselves.
Yeah, it's when they, when they walk up and they, because I remember at GameX, people were asking you to sign things, and you were being, you were being pleasant.
I remember at GameX there was like this ring of scared eyes feeding about feet distance away.
I know that some of the people from The Escapists were concerned about meeting you, and then they were like, oh.
Yeah, it was similar sort of thing in the Manor when I go in. It tends to be this like little radius around me.
I don't want to talk to him. He's such an angry man.
So, have you ever...
Yeah, just my angry-looking eyebrows, I think.
One of the folks on the chat asks, have you ever considered turning your almighty reviewing powers to other mediums, like besides maybe books? Or sorry, besides maybe games, like books or movies or something?
I don't know. Games is the only thing I feel I've got any real sort of expertise in. Probably because I make them as well.
Someone else...
I don't trust my own opinion of films. I thought The Spirit was good.
Oh. That's fine. Someone else asked how your game is going, though probably since you mentioned how busy you were.
Yeah, I'm trying to do some work on some game development on and off now and then. I'm working on like a new thing as well. Like a 2D RPG sort of thing.
Nice. I'm excited. Someone's asking how fun space game the game is.
Oh, don't ask.
All right.
I was like messing around with like 3D game design, but so it's hard to get your head around all them bloody quaternion angles and green coordinates and whatnot. So I'm doing 2D now. I'm working in Game Maker, which hopefully a little bit more my speed now.
Cool.
And I'm also working on some like iPhone projects with a small team, but we'll see how it goes.
All right. If you could eradicate one game series from existence, what would you choose?
Game series?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say like we should eradicate anything, because even like the worst stuff, like gives us the kind of important lessons to continue with much better stuff. I'd say they've all had like some kind of impact, good and bad. But can we count Wet as a game series? There was only one game, but it was that bad.
On
balance, the world would be more enriched without that one.
I recall, again, at GameX, a producer from Bethesda came up and asked you to sign something.
Oh, sorry, that's right.